Got Galactic Intro Part 1 and Part 2 so you get a better understanding, because we're going to be going in depth talking about the Galactic Federation of Life today. We're also going to be talking about these other federations and government structures in your galaxy, such as the Galactic Republic, right? And the Galactic Federation of Light, right? Which is the Pleiadians as Star Command's set up. So those are who are confused, right? Because how you gonna say you're a Galactic Federation of Light? Only makes up 1% of the universe. Understand that. So that's a scheme. That's a trick within itself. Okay. So we're gonna be talking about that today. Like I said, if you come into the class late, go check out Galactic Intro Part 1, Part 2, so you can get this extreme mathematics down, because we're dealing in light years here. And like we say, light years 6 trillion miles, the distance light travels in a year. And light travels at 186,282 miles per second. So understand that kind of mathematics we're dealing with. And before we go in talking about the Galactic Federation of Life, we want to get you an understanding on the time, the sequence that we're dealing with here, because understand that your planet orbits around your sun, and let you know a little secret. Your system is getting ready to be really it's already a binary, but it's getting ready to be a tri soon, and we'll get into that later too at a later show. But we're gonna talk about today about time in reference to light. Because then when we go into that, we're going to go into the Galactic Federation. But we want to talk about time in reference to light. For instance, your planet rotates around your sun at around 365 days. It makes one complete orbit around the sun. Also, it spins on its axis, 23 degrees and some change axis, right? And it takes 24 hours, right? And if you get the mileage of your planet, we're dealing with extreme mathematics here. So understand that. If you get the mileage of your planet, which is 24,800 and some change, right? Well, 24 and some change, and you divide that by 24 hours, right? Divide the mileage of your planet by 24 hours, you get the speed, right? The speed of your planet and how fast it's rotating, which will come up to about 1,037 and 1/3 miles per hour. Okay? There were beings in 1930 dropping this information. Brothers like Elijah Muhammad and the 5% of these brothers was dropping this type of sign. Extreme mathematics, you understand what I'm saying? So if you get the mileage of how fast your planet rotating, your planet right now, you're sitting on a planet that's rotating 1,037 and 1/3 miles per hour. That's fast, man. But not that fast, but that's fast. If you used to driving about 70 miles on the interstate in your car, versus the planet you own rotating 1,000 miles an hour, man. Come on now. That's pretty fast. But we're gonna get into that. Okay? But we're dealing with time here. The sun, it takes 365 days for your planet to rotate around. But now, for instance, if your planet was closer, like Venus, right? Venus has a shorter year span because it's in a shorter orbit. Versus Mars, right? Mars, 1 year could be around 480 days of your time. So you understand, what we're dealing with when we're talking about time here. Because some galaxies, their time frame is different based on how many suns they got and based on the distance of their planet from that sun or those suns. So understand that some people might have 1,000 years for one day. Some people might have, 72 hours for one day. Some people might have 24 hours like us. Some people might have, for one day, they might have 3,000 years for one day. or some people probably some people may base their time frame off of the galactic year, which is the time your galaxy rotates one complete time. Which they have on record 250 million years it takes the Milky Way to rotate, but it's actually 360. So we'll clear that up. 360 million years to make one spin, your galaxy, which is 1 year. But then if you're coming from another galaxy, like the 19th, right? They have 1 year, which they call an AM, right? AM, which is 25,000 and some change, the time frame. So you're dealing with different time frames based on the distance of the star from where you live. But like I say, how would you calculate time when there's no light? I'm going to be getting into that. So we just want you to understand when we talk about time and the frame. So when I talk about these beings and them beings, they may have a different time frame than the other beings. Also, the gravitational pull on certain planets is stronger. For instance, on Venus, the gravitational pull is a little stronger. So 200 pounds on Venus will be equivalent to about 800 pounds on Earth. Understand that. So the beings coming from there, they'll be a lot stronger. Because they'll be lifting 800 pounds here, be lifting 200 pounds on their planet. Understand that. On certain planets, the gravity is very heavy. Understand that. Such as the Conehead planet, right? The Conehead called a Teru, right? The Teru. These Conehead beings, right? They made a movie about them, labeled it as comedy. So in turn, you would laugh. If anybody who comes and talking about it, right? We're gonna dispel that because they playing games. They hide this thing right in your face. Well, these Coneheads come from a place from the Andromeda, right? And on their planet, the gravity is very stronger than it is here. So when they walk, they shuffle. Let's make it watch the movie. You'll see it. They shuffle. They shuffle their feet when they walk. And the reason why they do this is because of the gravity. Where they come from is a lot stronger than here. And these people will be pretty strong. If you go back and look at the movie, he picked up a damn car in the movie and did a couple more things. Ripped the damn top off a dude's car. These guys are strong due to the gravity and the type of sun they live under. So we're going to be getting into all that too. But we want to go ahead, because we ain't got much time, we want to talk to you about the Galactic Federation of Life, which is a government structure, right, that maintains and create and repair a whole list of shit that we do. We got a military structure similar to what you have down here. Captains, generals, and so on. We have police, for lack of a better word, people who are responsible for capturing people who break galactic law and bring them to trial, and they'll be tried and in prison, for lack of a better word. So these things are taking place. The Galactic Federation of Life, there are several organizations that are members of these groups. For instance, one group, which are the Centaurians, right, with a black group of extraterrestrials. See, because they always try to show you these Nautics, telling you about these Nautic extraterrestrials, right, from Plates, the Ash Star Command. And the reason why they got that name is another story. We don't get into that, because their star is burnt out. Ash Star. You see ashes after the fire burns out. So we're going to get into that. But an Ash Star Command got their own federation, so they are independent. They say they're independent. They ain't with nobody. They are the Galactic Federation of Light, which stands independent. Then you have the Galactic Republic, which are the disagreeables. malevolent, and the reptilians are in control of this particular branch. But the Galactic Federation of Life, go back to the Sirians. Trying to give you a description of our idea of what we're talking about here. The Sirians come from the Sirian star system, right? And this is over 100,000 light years away. And if you don't know what a light year is, you got to go back and check out part 1 and part 2. They over 1,000 light years away. These people are black. Understand that. Black. Matter of fact, to give you an idea, to paint a picture in your mind of what these people look like, imagine Shaquille O'Neal, a muscular Shaquille O'Neal. These guys get between 6 and 8 feet tall. Understand that. They're a warrior clan, intelligent. They're the real morals, right? They came here. They are the real, they're the all-natural offsprings of these people. Understand this. These people are great strategy and builders. These people were responsible, partially for building the pyramids. Understand that. These black Sirians, they came from Sirian star system. They were part of the project on building these pyramids, because little do you know all the reasons why they built them. Because it was several reasons why the pyramids were built. One reason, if you understand, if you got a vehicle, right? If you have a vehicle, and if you ever put tires on your vehicle, right? When they put tires on your vehicle, they balance the tires. They put weights in strategic locations to keep the tire from shaking once you reach a certain speed. And in turn, the elders have put weights, these pyramids all over, to weigh them, because the planet was wobbling. Understand that. And that's another class. We're going to get into that. We're going to break that down. But these Sirians played a big part in the engineering and the structure of these things. And like I say, these people, if you go back and look at the almanacs, the big skull helmets, these are Sirians. They're muscular, all of them got 6-packs, 8-packs, 12-packs. You know what I'm saying? All of them are muscular looking niggas with 9 inches high. You understand what I'm telling you? So, the shit is deep. Like I say, they can get tall as 8 feet. You know what I'm saying? At least 2/3 of them are benevolent, agreeable beings, and the other 1/3 of them disagreeable, what we call malevolent terrors. Okay, understand that. Their language, these people speak, their language is a form of Arabic. From me hearing it, it sounds like Arabic. But there are a couple words that are different, are more old or ancient. I can't really explain it. It's hard to explain. And they also telepathic. Okay? On their planet, on the Sirians planet, first of all, you must understand this, that every planet don't have many species as you have. Man, you have thousands of species on your planet. And we'll get into that, why this is like that, because this planet is part of a treaty. This planet and 21 other planets were part of a treaty, a galactic treaty that we set up. So, see, because all the walks of life of this side of the galaxy live in one planet in peace. It's another story. We're going to get into that. As part of the Project Blue Rock. Right? Part of the Project Blue Rock. We're going to get into that. But understand that most planets only have 1 or 2 species. And at least 75% of all the species and planets that are inhabited, people live on the center of their planet versus the surface. Because that sun, depending on that sun and the radiation and different things that's going on. So we're going to be getting into that. Understand that. Okay? On the Sirians planet, it's just them, you know, male, female. They have male and female. The females ranging between 5 to 7 foot tall. And they also have, they're not muscular as a man. They have the six pack. They have, real strong legs. Yeah, they look like a woman, a black woman. They run track, a track runner. I mean, swole. I mean, like their muscles. They're not just swole on like bodybuilder style. The women, but they're in shape. These people have 0 to no body fat. Understand that? Understand that? Okay. And like I say, they have black 9-ether hair. And some of them, as they get older, they go from gray to white hair. Understand that? And these people have been around millions of years, man, millions. Like I say, the offspring of the Olmecs. They are the offspring of the Olmecs are the offspring of these people. And you are too. When you trace it all out. So understand that. Where we're going here with this thing. This thing is big. This thing is big and huge to what you want to know. Okay? So we're going to be getting into that. We're talking about the Galactic Federation of Light, and we introduce you to some of the people who are members. Like we said, the Sirians, right? A couple more things. Like I say, they have a pet species on that planet, right? Which is reptilian. And this reptilian species is kind of like their pet, like their guard dog. You got a dog in your yard and the dog supposed to protect your house. Well, these reptilians that they have or they're in control of is similar, like a pet, like a guard dog, similar. Okay, on their planet. And you can put the Centaurians if you want, or the Centaurians if you want. And do more research on these guys, man. But they probably give you a lie, tell you they white and all other colors. They try to make everybody white. Because the white man is a lie. He lied all into his goddamn teeth to hide the truth about who the people are, man. Understand that. Now, the reptilian pet race, they got this, they understand the language of these people, of the Centaurians. But they masters. The Sirians are their masters. So understand that. Another group that we're gonna be dealing with, right? Another group that we're gonna be dealing with is the Arcturians. The Arcturians from the Boost Star System. The Boost Star System is 36 light years away. Understand that. And the people coming from there, right? The people coming from there are half horse, half human. Understand that. Some being whole horse, some being half horse, some being half goat, some being half, different mammals, half bull, half man. These are the beings coming from the Boost Star System. Listen. And they're part of the Galactic Federation of Life. And their ancestors are here. Understand that. When you see a horse, these are these people's ancestors. When you see a cow, right? When you see cattle, these people are ancestors. These animals are ancestors, are genetic DNA strands that were brought here of these people from Arcadian, Boost Star System. Okay? 36 light years away. And they can range from colors. Just like the horses down here, they range the same colors. Understand that. Black, stallion, thoroughbred. If you know anything about horses, right? These people are not meat eaters. Understand that. Understand you must know the difference between meat eaters, right? Because there are certain extraterrestrials that are meat eaters and certain that are not. And trust me, you don't want to deal with the meat eaters. Because the meat eaters might have your ass out there to make out of meat. So keep that in mind. Which is why we told you must know what you're supposed to know before you go out here. Because if you end up in the wrong hands, you end up with some meat eaters, your ass might be baloney. Understand that. Okay, some more information about these, they sleep about 1 to 3 hours a day. If you study horses, you kind of get an idea of what these people are like. Okay? And they're very good keepers of time. So they're part of their branch is keeping up the records and time. and they're teaming up with the Liberians, right, from Lyra, keeping the information and time and logs and calendars and dates and events. They're in charge of this particular branch. Okay. They have if you ever come in contact with these people, if you see their ship, they have bell type crabs, like a bell type crab between 30 and 40 feet in diameter, and they have planet-sized motherships. They can range between 14 to 50 miles in diameter. So understand that. And the smell of these people, they smell. If you ever smell a horse hide, if you ever smell hide and musk. Like smell like a saddle as they come off a horse. Smell that. That's what they smell like. Right? They got this tar type of horse type smell, man. It's hard to explain. But I guess I'm giving it to you like I can, man. They have extremely well memory. You know anything about horses? My daddy had a horse. My daddy got horses right there, and he could take his horse town and drop him off, and his horse will find his way back home. So understand that these people got good memory. Understand that. And they're muscular like horses, okay? And range different colors. So that's deep. That's things you should know. And these beings, like I say, 2/3 of them are benevolent, and 1/3 of them are disagreeable. And you must understand that, because the 1/3 is a part of the Galactic Republic. And some of them haven't even joined. That 1/3 have joined on with the Galactic Federation. So we understand that. So we're getting in. We're about to get ready to close out here in a minute. We got about 6 minutes. But we want to just get you an idea of what's going on and some of these people that are involved with this, because we have fleets. We have fleets of motherships, right? That we have fleets of motherships that hold to the fleets of motherships that got different jobs, and there's different beings assigned to these ships. Like we have one ship. We have certain ships that are unmanned. Drones. And speaking of drones, they made a movie, right? They made a movie called, listen, speaking of drones, they made a movie called Transformers, right? And Transformers, these robots, right, from Cybertron, right? Cybertron is real, man. They playing games with us. These are Andromedans. All these beings that they're giving you on these movies, most of the 95% of them are Andromedans. The Transformers come from Andromedans. Where we get the word, right? Android from. Think about it. Andromedans. Okay? So we're gonna make this clear. The technology that you got, that you're talking about, that you listen to right now, the phone, the computer, the Andromedans were part of this. This was part of their creation. They're the ones that put the information out. Which is why between 1920 and now, you have this burst of technology. Hell, for 6,000 years, at least all this technology has been here. But all of a sudden, between the 1920 and now, you just had a burst of technology. So somebody's been coming here telling you something. Somebody's been coming here giving you technology. And they're still doing it now. Understand that. Because we're trying to bring you into the Galactic Federation, the world government, the world structure. And we've been trying to communicate with you Nubians, but you just either too dumb, too slow, and have you act retarded. And you gotta be smart. This is extreme mathematics here we're dealing with. So you gotta be up on your game. Understand that. But the fleets, we have different fleets responsible for different things. And these are part of the Galactic Federation. We have different districts. We have counties. We have counties. We have parishes. Some states have parishes, some states have counties. It's the same way. As it is above, so it is below. We have departments is responsible for construction. Like I said, the Sirians, they're a member of the branch of construction. Understand that, right? Understand that we're going in here. And we remodel planets, right? We have fleets like Destiny Fleet that goes out and deposits Stargate, go out and investigate planets. These are drone ships, unmanned ships, millions of years old. You want to see it? Go check out the movie Stargate Universe. Understand that. We're putting this information out. And they try to put it out before us in movies to mislead us and to keep us dumb. But we on to the game. Because we're here now and we letting you know all this information. I got a couple minutes left, but a couple seconds left, but we're gonna get ready to close out. But we're gonna tune in tomorrow for part 2, right? Galactic Intro part 2, Galactic Federation of Life part 2. Tune in, and we're gonna be going in more in depth on who and what's going on. So these are things you must know before you get your pass. Understand that. That's the end of this transmission. Good night. Goodbye.